Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Eliana Natasha binti Muhammad Rizal. I'm in Bachelor Education.
My name is Nur Afika Shamira binti Rizman. I'm also in Bachelor in Education. So, teacher, can you introduce yourself and briefly share your teaching experience?
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sarah binti Azmi. I am a primary school teacher with a 6 years of teaching experience or teaching service, and throughout my career I have taught students from different academic backgrounds and have been actively involved in curriculum implementation.
Primary or secondary school?
I teach primary school
What subject do you teach?
for English subject.
How long have you been teaching under the current curriculum, KSSR or KSSM?
Okay, for primary school we use KSSR lah. And I have been teaching under the KSSR curriculum since its implementation in 2007.
First question. Do you feel prepared to implement the current curriculum change?
So far, I feel prepared to implement the changes. However, when you have to adapt the changes, it requires us teachers to face continuous learning challenges and adjustment.
The second question is, what challenges do you face when implementing a new curriculum?
Okay, for new curriculum, we have main challenges such as understanding few requirements of the curriculum itself, and preparing of teaching materials or teaching aids, and ensuring that students can adapt to the curriculum effectively.
The next question is, what training or course have you attended related to the curriculum?
Okay, so far I have attended few courses such as AI training workshops, professional development workshop, or classroom-based assessment training or PBD.
Another question is, do you think the training provided is sufficient to support teacher?
The training, in my opinion, is useful, but more practical and continuous support would generally help the teachers to implement the curriculum in their classroom.
Okay. Another question. What kind of support would help teachers improve their teaching effectiveness?
Okay, for my perspective, I would think that more hands-on workshop for us, mentoring program, quality teaching resources, and also reduce the administrative workload would be extra beneficial for us.
Go to the next one. In your opinion, is Malaysia's education system still too focused on examinations?
For in our current year 2026, yes, to some extent, because academic results still relies on the examination for the primary measure of student success.
Second question is, how do examination influence your teaching methods in the classroom?
When we have examinations, it actually encourage teachers or educators to focus more on syllabus completion and also exam preparation such as the exercises or worksheets.
Does classroom-based assessment, PBD, help reduce examination pressures on students?
For the question, I think yes, because PBD allows the students or the pupils to be assessed continuously through various learning activities rather than only relying on examinations.
Do you think the current assessment system encourages students' creativity and critical thinking?
Current system, yes, it does encourage our students more than before, but I think there is still room for improvement.
What changes can be made to achieve a better balance between academic achievement and students' overall development?
In general, I think that schools they should place equal emphasis on academics, co-curricular activities, leadership skills, soft skills, and students' emotional well-being.
We proceed to the another question. In your opinion, does the current curriculum place enough emphasis on moral value and character development?
The current curriculum, yes, but the effectiveness depends on the consistent implementation of every school, teachers, and also parents.
Second question. How do you incorporate moral value into your daily teaching?
For the incorporation of moral values in my teaching process, I implement it through discussions, real life context, examples, and by encouraging polite or also positive behavior in the classroom.
Another question. What challenge do you face in developing students' character and discipline?
Challenges in my current school, it include the peer influence or peer pressure and also social media exposure such as TikTok, Instagram, and so on, and also the various family backgrounds.
Okay. Do you think social media has an impact on students' value and behavior?
Social media can be both positive and also negative, depending on their character or behaviors.
So, what improvement can be made to strengthen moral and values education in school?
As for school, they have the power to make character building programs, community service activities outside of the school, and also a stronger collaboration between schools and also the parents.
In your opinion, what is the most important improvement needed in Malaysia?
The most important improvement, I think maybe the curriculum should place the greater emphasis on the practical skills of the students, critical thinking, and also real world application in their classroom.
Secondly, if you could change one thing in the current curriculum, what would it be?
Maybe the main thing that I would change is to reduce the teachers' administrative workload so they can focus more on teaching process and also the student development.
Lastly, what are your hopes for the future of Malaysia's education system?
For Malaysia's system, I hope that our education can help to produce students or pupils who are more knowledgeable, innovative, ethical, and also well prepared for future challenges such as AI, TVET, and so on.